Yann Gérard M'Vila is a French footballer who plays for Premier League side Sunderland, on loan from Russian Premier League club Rubin Kazan. He operates as a defensive midfielder, and is described by his former club as a player who possesses excellent defensive abilities, and impressive physical strength. He is the younger brother of Yohan M'Vila. M'Vila is a French international, having played at all levels for which he was eligible. He has captained several of his age groups, including the under-19 team that reached the semi-finals of the 2009 UEFA European Under-19 Football Championship. M'Vila also played on France teams that participated in the 2007 UEFA European Under-17 Football Championship and the 2007 FIFA U-17 World Cup. He is currently playing for the senior team. M'Vila made his senior debut on August 11, 2010 in a friendly match against Norway, and was part of the French squad which reached the quarter-finals of UEFA Euro 2012. Club career. Early career. M'Vila began his football career at the age of 6 for ES Saint-Fussien. He spent 3 years at the club and, in July 1999, joined the biggest club in the region, Amiens SC. M'Vila joined the club as a youth player and practiced in the club's soccer school, which was established by his father, who had previously played on the club's reserve team. After spending 5 seasons at the club, M'Vila left the club after developing friction and ventured to Paris to join FC Mons. During his short stint at Mons, M'Vila lived with his grandparents. M'Vila admitted that, during his time at Mons, he had forgot his dream of becoming a professional footballer. The desire was brought back after he was discovered by a Stade Rennais scout in October 2004. The following month, M'Vila departed Mons to join the prestigious youth academy of Rennes after signing an aspirant contract with the club. Among M'Vila's teammates in the youth system included fellow prospects Damien Letelec, the younger brother of Anthony Letelec, Yohan M'Vila, Abdul Kamara, and Yakan Brahimi. The combination of M'Vila, Brahimi, Kamara, and Letelec, all 4 being members of the class of 1990, were particularly instrumental in their youth team's successes. With the under-16 team, the foursome won the Tournoi Carresport, a national tournament that regularly pits the top academies in France against each other. 2 seasons later, with the under-18 team, M'Vila won the under-18 League Championship for the 2006 Euro 07 season. In 2008, the Youth Academy achieved its biggest honour after winning the Coupe Gambardella. The title was Rennes' 3rd Gambardella Cup and its first since 2003, when the likes of Yohan M'Vila and Sylvain Marvier were playing in the competition. In the final, Rennes faced Bordeaux and M'Vila was tasked with the objective of containing fellow French starlet Goris Sertic. He accomplished the task and also scored a goal on a left-footed strike from 25 metres out, leading the team to a 3-0 victory. Rennes. Following the 2006 Euro 07 season, on August 11, 2007, M'Vila, alongside teammates Letelec and Kamara, signed his first professional contract after agreeing to a 3-year deal with Rennes. He spent the entire season playing on the club's reserve team in the Championnat de France Amateur in the 4th division before being officially promoted to the senior squad and assigned the number 15 shirt for the 2008 Euro 09 season. Due to having minor surgery on his toenail and his attitude being questioned by manager Guy Lacombe, M'Vila missed significant practice time with the senior team and began the season with the club's Championnat de France Amateur team for the 2nd consecutive year. Despite Lacombe questioning the player's attitude, M'Vila has declared that he bears no ill feelings towards Lacombe. He, subsequently, appeared in 20 matches with the reserve team and scored no goals as the team finished first among professional clubs in its group, thus qualifying for the playoffs, where the club lost to Lyon in the semi-finals. Following a successful international campaign with the France under-19 team, on August 13, 2009, new manager Rick Antonetti announced that M'Vila would be earning some significant playing time with the club for the 2009 Euro 10 season. 2 days later, after appearing with the CFA team in the first week of the season, he was named to the 19-man squad to face Nice. M'Vila made his professional debut in that match, appearing as a substitute in the 80th minute. Due to the suspension of Japanese midfielder Junichi Inamoto, M'Vila earned his first start the following week against Marseille. He played the entire match, which ended 1-1. The following week against Lens, M'Vila earned his first professional red card. After returning from suspension, M'Vila never lost his place within the team, breaking the starting 11 in all the remaining league matches, except for one. On September 15, 2009, M'Vila signed a contract extension with Rennes until June 2013. On August 27, 2010, he agreed to another extension with the club. The new deal extends until 2014. On December 18, in a 1-0 win over Valenciennes, M'Vila played the entire match, completing 100 of his 112 attempted passes, the former statistical output being a league high for the season. Due to his performances domestically and internationally, M'Vila was linked to Spanish club Real Madrid and English club Liverpool during the fall season. In December 2010, the midfielder quelled the interest by declaring his commitment to Rennes and also jokingly stating that he would only depart Rennes after scoring his first goal. Coincidentally, he scored his first professional goal on January 9, 2011 in a 7-0 hammering of Championnat National Club Cannes in the Coupe de France. A week later, M'Vila scored his first career league goal in a 4-0 win over Al Avignon. On February 20, M'Vila scored the opening goal for Rennes, converting a free kick. In a 2-1 win over Toulouse, M'Vila was rewarded for his performances during the season with a nomination for the UNFP Ligue 1 Young Player of the Year. The midfielder lost out on the award to national team teammate Mamadou Sakho, but was given consolation with an appearance on the organization's Team of the Year. A day later, Rennes confirmed on its website that M'Vila had signed a 1-year contract extension with the club. The new deal will keep him with Rennes until 2015. M'Vila opened the 2011 Euro 12 season, making his European debut in a UEFA Europa League third qualifying round first leg tie against Georgian club Metrology Rustavi on July 28, 2011. M'Vila played the entire match in a 5-2 win. On August 25, he scored his first and only goal of the campaign in a 4-0 second leg win over Serbian club Red Star Belgrade in the Europa League playoff round. On September 15, M'Vila captained Rennes for the first time in a 1-1 league draw with Nancy. He finished the campaign appearing in a career-high 50 matches, which included all 38 league contests, as Rennes finished in 6th place position. Despite consistently appearing with the team, as the season progressed, M'Vila was subjected to criticism from the club's supporters due to his underperformance as perceived by them. The criticism culminated on April 11, 2012 following the midfielder's performance in Rennes' shock 2-1 defeat to semi-professional club Quilly in the semi-finals of the Coupe de France. In the team's ensuing match against Nice, M'Vila was jeered by the club's support. The midfielder was defended by his coach Antonetti, who declared, "We demand a lot from M'Vila. But, we forget that he has already given so much to the club," while also joking that M'Vila touched the ball so much that they couldn't keep up. "It made me smile a little." Rubin Kazan. On January 22, 2013, it was announced that Rennes had accepted an offer in the region of €12 million from Rubin Kazan for M'Vila. M'Vila went AWOL during the 2013-14 winter break, failing to join Rubin Kazan's training camp in Turkey, instead returning to France. This caused a dispute with coach Rinat Belayalatdin. Internazionale. On July 15, 2014, M'Vila joined Internazionale on loan from Rubin Kazan until the end of the 2014 Euro 15 season with an option to purchase the player on a permanent basis. He made his Serie A debut on August 31 as they began the season with a goalless draw at Torino. He was substituted after 56 minutes for fellow debutant Dani Osvaldo. On January 25 it was announced that the loan had been terminated and therefore Yann M'Vila returned to Rubin Kazan. Following a disagreement with new Inter manager Roberto Mancini, M'Vila spent a period training with Dynamo Moscow, but did not officially sign for the Russian club after a dispute resulting in the trashing his Moscow home. Sunderland. On August 6, 2015, M'Vila joined Premier League side Sunderland AFC on a season-long loan with a view to being made a permanent deal. M'Vila made his first appearance for the club in an under-21 match against Norwich City FC, but was sent off after 69 minutes for a headbutt on Jamal Loza. On August 29, 2015, M'Vila scored his first Sunderland goal, a long-range free kick against Aston Villa. International career. Youth. M'Vila has featured for all of France's national youth teams for which he was eligible, beginning with the under-16 team. He made his international debut with the team on May 23, 2006 in a friendly match against Romania. M'Vila made his only other appearance in the team in the return leg against Romania. M'Vila began featuring as a regular international with the under-17 team, making his debut on December 5, 2006 in a friendly match against the Czech Republic. M'Vila scored his first international goal on February 20, 2007 against Portugal in the Algarve Cup. He was a member of the team that reached the semi-finals at the 2007 UEFA European Under-17 Football Championship, where they lost to England. In the competition, M'Vila scored a goal against group stage opponents Ukraine in a 2-2 draw. The draw resulted in France advancing to the 2007 FIFA U-17 World Cup held in South Korea. M'Vila appeared in all 5 matches, helping the team reach the quarter-finals, where they were defeated by Spain on penalties. With the under-18 team, M'Vila appeared in 6 of the 10 matches the team contested. He made his debut with the team in its opening match against the United States in the Tournoi de Limoges. M'Vila appeared in all 18 matches, scoring 3 goals with the under-19 team. He was given the honor of captaining the team by coach Jean Galais. He scored 1 goal during the qualification process against Romania in a 3-0 victory. The victory assured qualification to the tournament. At the tournament, held in the Ukraine, M'Vila appeared in all 3 group stage matches, helping France reach the semi-finals. Due to picking up a yellow card in back-to-back matches, M'Vila missed the semi-final defeat to England. Upon receiving the yellow card in the final group stage match against Spain, a very distraught M'Vila palmed his face into his knees as he knew he would miss the important semi-final match. Just days after the under-19 elimination, M'Vila was called up to the under-21 team, the only one of the under-19 squad, to participate in the team's friendly match against Poland on August 12. He made his under-21 debut in that match, appearing as a substitute in the 74th minute of a 2-2 draw. On February 25, 2010, M'Vila was reportedly named to the senior team for their friendly against Spain on March 3. The news was based on the preliminary lists sent to news agencies minutes before coach Raymond Domenech was to announce the squad in a press conference. However, following the formalization of the list at the start of the press conference, his name was replaced with Marseille midfielder Benaour registered trademark T'Cheru. M'Vila was later called up to the under-21 team for their friendly against Croatia, but withdrew from the team due to injury. On May 11, M'Vila was named to the 30-man preliminary list by Domenech to play in the 2010 FIFA World Cup, but failed to make the final 23. Senior. On August 5, 2010, M'Vila was officially called up to the senior team for the first time by new manager Laurent Blanc for the team's friendly match against Norway on August 11, 2010. He earned his first senior cap in the match, starting in the defensive midfielder role. Despite France losing the match 2-1, M'Vila earned rave reviews for his performance, with many media outlets in France naming him the team's player of the match. Following his debut, M'Vila appeared in 5 consecutive matches for France. After starting in the team's UEFA Euro 2012 qualifying victory over Bosnia and Herzegovina in September 2010, he became the only player to feature as a starter in Blanc's first 3 matches as manager. On March 25, 2011, M'Vila completed 92.5% of his 134 attempted passes in a 2-0 UEFA Euro 2012 qualifying win over Luxembourg. The feat was the best by any France player in an international match since 2006. On September 2, 2011, M'Vila scored his first international goal in a 2-1 qualifying victory over Albania. After appearing regularly in qualifying for UEFA Euro 2012, on May 29, 2012, M'Vila was named to the squad to participate in the competition. After missing the team's opening match against England due to an ankle injury, on June 15, he made his debut at a senior international competition in the team's second group stage match against the Ukraine. M'Vila appeared as a substitute for Ala Diarra in the second half as France won the match 2-0. On November 8, 2012, M'Vila was banned from national team matches until June 2014 after an unauthorized night out while on under-21 duty. Style of play: M'Vila primarily plays as a defensive midfielder and is described as a player who boasts a fantastic work rate, and is robust in the challenge. He is also known for his passing ability and superb vision. M'Vila has earned critical acclaim for his playing style, which has led to coaches and players drawing comparisons to fellow French internationals Patrick Vieira and Claude Marca. Copyright Under manager Fra Copyright DAO Copyright Rick Antonetti. Despite playing as a defensive midfielder, M'Vila acts as the team's deep-line playmaker and is often instrumental in building up attacks from the back. His importance in the team was shown in Rennes' 1-0 league defeat to Toulouse during the 2011 Euro 12 season, in which the Breton side failed to produce anything offensively. M'Vila, himself, declared that Rennes struggled because he was forced to play in a withdrawn role due to the opponents being organized to close me down, and, as a result, he was not in the driver's seat. Though he plays as a defensive midfielder, M'Vila can also play as a box-to-box midfielder as he has done at times under Laurent Blanc at international level. M'Vila's passing ability and ability to retain possession consistently has been described as precise and imaginative, respectively. His manager Antonetti has declared that M'Vila reads the game like Marca. Copyright has the presence of Vieira and can pass the ball like Yaya Toure. Copyright. In the past two Ligue 1 seasons, M'Vila led the league each season in passes attempted and passes completed, finishing the campaigns with a combined passing percentage of 84%. In the 2010 Euro 11 season, he finished third behind attacking midfielders Yohan M'Vila and Morgan Amalfitano on balls played. Despite his position, M'Vila is also known for his disciplined style of play. So far in his career as a professional, in which he has accumulated over 120 appearances, M'Vila has collected only 16 yellow cards and suffered only one expulsion, which came in his third professional appearance. He was also expelled from the team's 2011 Euro 12 UEFA Europa League group stage match against Scottish club Celtic in November 2011, but this was after incurring a second bookable offence. Despite the positive opinions, M'Vila has endured criticism, most notably from Rennes former manager Guy Lacombe, who viewed the player as a loose cannon while also questioning M'Vila's attitude and dedication. While M'Vila, initially, voiced his frustration at his lack of playing time under Lacombe, he has since stated he bears no ill feelings towards his former manager. After hearing M'Vila's initial frustrations in May 2010, Lacombe informed French publication France Football that if he had a black season, it's more his fault than that of the coaches, referring to M'Vila's 2008 Euro 09 season after signing his first professional contract. Personal life: M'Vila was born in Amiens, Somme. His father, Jean-Elvis M'Vila, was a former football player who is originally from the Democratic Republic of the Congo. He moved to France in 1983 and played football for 13 years, regularly turning out for the reserves of local club Amiens SC. His father currently resides in Colette. He was a police officer and now works in metallurgy. Yann also has two younger sisters and an older brother. His brother, Yohan M'Vila, also plays professional football. Yann, himself, is married and has a son who was born when he was 18 years old. In 2010, his wife gave birth to another child. Career statistics. International correct as of June 23, 2012. Honors. Club Rennes, Coupe Gambardella, 2007 Euro 08. Individual UNFP Ligue 1 Team of the Year, 2010 Euro 11. References. External links: Yann M'Vila Euro French League stats at LFPFR. Yann M'Vila at LA Permil Cup Football, Yann M'Vila at national-football-teams.com, Yann M'Vila Euro FIFA competition record, Yann M'Vila Euro UEFA competition record, ESPN FC profile.